Hello and welcome again to VW Feasts, and today we're making our Christmas cake. Yes, it's come to that time to make something luxurious. So, full ingredients in the description, but as you can see there's plenty of fruit and lots of sherry that will be used in this. So we mix all the fruit together. Traditionally this would be an opportunity to use all the fruits that you wouldn't be able to get during the rest of the year, so the more luxurious the better. Sultanas, currants, raisins, cherries, some orange juice in there, and then we're going to add some sherry. You'll see this coming back a few times during this recipe. Then, once it's all mixed together, put it into a sealable container and leave it to soak. Actually adding a little bit more sherry as you go on just to make sure it's as boozy as possible. And after a few days of soaking, we get to making the cake. So in addition to our beautiful soaked fruit, we're going to be using all the ingredients you see below. Eggs, butter, sugar, molasses and flour. Right, first of all, make the cake mix. So incorporate all the ingredients together and add the molasses. These German molasses and don't really want to play. Very, very sticky treacle. So on the VW tries to get them off the spoon and add them all together. Butter, eggs, sugar, almonds. Put them all together, stick them in a mixer and start it going. The consistency you're looking for, and as you can see it's all completely incorporated. You've got this beautiful sticky mix. Then just take out the beating spoon and then put in all the lovely fruit into that cake mix. You'll see that all the sherry that's been added has now plumped up all those beautiful dried fruits. Of course you want to get everything into there, but any that are left over afterwards you can just eat, but be careful about driving afterwards because they're going to be boozy. And back into the mixer and mix it all together. Then put the mix into a lined cake tin. It's all in there. Make sure it's nice, smooth, no air pockets. Make sure you don't waste any of the mixture. And into an oven. All the temperatures and timings are in the description below. We've been in long enough, we'll take out the cake and using the skewer method, the skewer into the centre of the cake, and if it comes out clean, we're cooked. Then put it just to cool off. Once now we're cool, we can peel off all that paper, greaseproof paper, and then we'll place it into a tin. And what we'll do on a fairly regular basis is actually feed the cake. So here's some more sherry that we'll just pour onto the cake to soak in. And you can do this on a number of occasions on the run up to Christmas. Right, now once you've got to the stage where you've fed it enough and you're happy that you can add no more booze to this, we need to ice it. So you may think I've speeded up the film, but this is actually the speed the virtual wife works at. Yes, she is Superwoman. First of all, we're going to add some apricot jam. This works as a glue for the marzipan. We've used a bon maman, so you've got nice chunks of apricot, but you can use a smooth one. And then we're going to work the marzipan. The marzipan on the shelves obviously has been left there for a while and can be quite hard. So first of all, the VW is going to just knead it slightly just to get some movement back into this. If you try just to roll out straight from the packet, it would be very hard. Obviously, instead of flour, we're using icing sugar just to lubricate the surface. Roll that out to your required thickness, and that really is to personal taste because you will know how thick you want the marzipan to be. Get an assistant to pass underneath the marzipan and then put the marzipan over the cake and then trim off any excess. Don't have to be too neat with that because you're going to put a layer of icing on top of it. So now some water on the marzipan. This helps again the icing to stick to it. And once again, we've not made our own icing. We've got some ready-made icing from the shops. And then we're going to put that on top. So once again, the icing is going to be rock hard. So it's going to take some work, real work, to get it to a stage where you can actually roll it. And once again, roll out to the required thickness. We're going for about 4 millimeters. Much more than that, and all you'll be able to taste is marzipan and icing, and not the cake. It's meant to complement it, not overpower it. Now you can start thinking about the things you can eat with the cake. Traditionally in Yorkshire, you'd have cheese with your Christmas cake. A nice slice of Wensleydale as you munch on your beautiful Christmas cake. Once again, when you get out to the level you want to, ask your assistant just to move the scissors out of the way. Check the cake. Make sure it's the right size. Yep, scissors out of the way. And then roll over the rolling pin. Push the icing onto the cake. Once again, press it in and trim off the excess. If you make a real horlicks of this joint at the bottom, you could almost pipe some other icing around it just to make a decorative border, just to hide where you bodged it up badly. But careful you don't put too much icing on. As I said, eventually you get to the stage where this is just sugar. Then with the icing you've got left over, what you can do is add little decorations on top of the cake. In our case, what we've done is we put a snowman on. How festive. Now comes the time. The first slice, of course, is the most difficult. You can see that this is still soft, the icing and the marzipan, not the rock hard stuff that I got used to. And the first slice comes out. So, Christmas cake. Happy Christmas and enjoy.